Hello Exiles, my name is Seth, and in this video, yet another Minion Pact of Blade Vortex and Occultist. This one is a poison version because it's a much cheaper version. I'm using Aegis Aurora for defense. You get Mageblood, you get a Cypher Flask here, and then use Melding for 90 old mask rest here, right? And yeah, it's pretty tanky. Also, Whispers of Infinity allows me to run not region maps, right? Not region have less recovery rate here, right? So the maps that I'm running are like pretty nutty, right? So the mods that I don't run are actually just Void Poison and Fist Reflect because I don't have the Fileborn version, which is also expensive. But yeah, this version is a lot cheaper if you want to try out um, the meta, Minion Pact, Blade Vortex. Uh, my rest of my gear is pretty cheap. I'm using Honor Home here, which is like with the corruption of the +2 succulent minion gems, it's like 2 divines, right? So you don't need to use the what's the this one Virides, this one Virides Veil. You don't have to use this one because it's just expensive, especially with the corruption. That allows you to actually just use a normal ring right here. Right, we're using Binos for a Proliv. You would think that Explosion or Profane Bloom is better, but no, it's not. Binos is actually better. Clear Speed. Right, this is the newly buffed weapon. This is so good. So good. You will see this on later on the mapping showcase and how good this is. Again, if you want explosions, then you have to go hit based. You got area stacking and all that stuff, and that thing is expensive, right? It's super expensive. So yeah, you settle with poison. Look at my rest of my gear. Look at my boots. Most people would get the +2 Ray Spectre levels here, or also that's unnecessary. Ray Spectre is already my Ray Spectre is already level 30. I don't think going above 30 is like inefficient, to be honest. So if you want to scale this further, you're gonna have to drop a large cluster here and just get the medium clusters with a Minion Max Life. I think that's the most efficient play here, or get a better Timeless Jewel. And speaking of Timeless Jewel, how much is this now? It's nothing in the market. So Timeless Jewel is a pretty tricky one to copy, right? So you just make sure you have the minions have 80% increased maximum life nodes right here, right? I have at least 3 of them, and then I got some increased fizz and minions, increased minion damage, right? Also, I went with the mana mastery here. So if your Thumbs Jewel goes through here for some reason, right? Go through here and it doesn't go through the mana mastery, then you pretty much have to buy a Enlighten. Or I'm using Eclipse support right here simply because I don't need it. I don't need the large Reservation Efficiency, right? So as you can see here, right, I only need like 1%, 0. So it's really not needed. So that's why I use Eclipse to get the +1 support skill gems. But if you lose this mana mastery here, let's see, you kind of need enlighten. Enlighten 3 doesn't cut it. Let's see, you need enlighten 4. So yeah, you do save a lot of money if you path through the mana mastery here. So yeah, that is the one thing that's very, very difficult to copy. Also make sure it's a supreme ostentation one, so that you can ignore attribute and just tattoo the whole tree. So yeah, that is the strength of this build. It's a poison build. It's a lot cheaper. See, there's nothing too crazy on my gear right now. Yeah, of course, except for the Mageblood. If you don't have Mageblood, your defenses are gonna be shit, but the offense is still there. To be honest, like, you probably won't go, Aegis Aurora with melding. Probably just go pure ES energy shield, and then just go energy shield, ES on block, recover on shield, and that will be still viable. The damage will still be dot cap, right? So let's just go through the what's this? You cannot regen one. Let's go through the map showcase. So how Minion Pact works is you sacrifice this one specter, and it uses the life that you sacrifice. So you just want that's why you want Minion Life on your specter. You just boost its mid life up, and then you just eat it, right? So be sure, when entering, make sure to sacrifice the minion, and that it snapshots. If it fall off, then the damage will be gone. So let's find a big pack there. Yeah. See, the tier is pretty good with Binos. Here I'm just running and everything. Everything just dies. See that? All trap explodes. Yeah, the Binos is just really, really good here. That just running, just lagging. So if you're wondering where am I getting recovery, it's from ES on. That's it. ES on hit and Mage's Aurora. So yeah, I'm gonna do the Mirage. So yeah, that is it. The Binos Pro Live, really good without explosions. It's less laggy actually. And as I was saying, the recovery comes from the Watcher's Eye Jewel, 29 energy shield per enemy hit, affected by discipline, and combo that with the Aegis Aurora recover energy shield equal to 2% armor when you block, and then regular energy shield recharge. That is it. That is the and some little regen. So that is it. That is the recovery. So I think that this is pretty weak to damage over time, especially bleeding, and that's the only dangerous thing that you would encounter on maps, honestly. If you're not running like Crusader or anything like that, or Shaper, you don't. Ignite is negated by element immunity, so the only thing is bleed. So that's the only thing you have to watch out for. But you can actually get bleeding immunity on your ring. That's, again, it's pretty expensive. So yeah, that is the build. We'll leave you the POB down below. Again, if you do not have Mageblood, do not go Pathfinder, because Pathfinder is needs Pregenesis. So you know, Pregenesis is pretty expensive. Might as well just go Mageblood, right? So Fire BV for the Chieftain version is actually good too. I think that one, if you want explosions, you should go for Chieftain Blade Vortex. The hit-based version of this, the Occultist, is pretty expensive. I would not recommend that one. That's for, you know, very advanced juicers and whatnot. But yeah, that is the build. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video.